Hey to my glam family, it's your girl Andrea Marie. So I am back again with another video. I have been busy for a couple weeks because not only work, but I did take on a course, an online course to further my education. And so far it's going good. And I'm also, it's not necessarily a course, but I'm self-teaching myself. I am also doing like a makeup content course, I guess. I have like a textbook and things like that, like a workbook that I can just do on my own at my own self pace, which is nice because around my area, there's not like a lot of makeup schools or anything of that nature. And as of right now, I can't afford to go to an esthetician school or a cosmetology school, which cosmetology school for me is just, it's not best for my needs, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the best option is to self-teach yourself, and I'm trying to further my education on that as well. So yeah, I've been a little busy trying to keep myself productive, and I'm also working on a new product that is coming out next month for my birthday. I'm very excited. It's going to be fun because since summer is coming up, this honestly will be the perfect product to have, because once y'all see it, it's gonna be so amazing. I'm very excited to share with you guys about that. But anyways, y'all, I just wanted to film what's inside my makeup bag today. So as you can see, I got my makeup bag here. I got this Barbie makeup bag from Ross around the holidays. I saw this and y'all, I couldn't pass it up. This was around like $20 that I got this. It wasn't bad either. And oh my goodness, y'all, this makeup bag is so deep, like you can put a lot of makeup products in here. So this is like great for traveling. And of course, I am a Barbie fan, so I have to get this makeup bag, and I just love it, y'all. And I might have to take some things out of it because, there are some things that I might not be using that might not be convenient for me right now. So I might have to take it out. But in the meantime, I'm going to share all the things that I have in here. So as you can see, look at this. I have a lot of makeup products in here, and it got a mirror to it too, which is really cute. We're gonna go ahead and get started. If you're new here, my name is Andrea Marie, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm glad you guys are here. And if you love makeup, and I'm also planning to do business content too, because if you're new here, you don't know. So I do own a makeup brand called Andrea Marie Cosmetics. I started this past January, and right now I'm in the season of my business being a little slow. I can always make a video talking about slow seasons and things like that if you are a girl boss like me, and sometimes you need some type of encouragement and just have someone you could relate. I could definitely make a video about that. As a business owner, you're going to have your slow seasons, and that's just going to happen. That's part of your business journey. Right now, my brand is experiencing a little slowness, a little, not too much going on, but it's okay. I'm trying to change my mindset about it. But anyway, I can always make a video about that, go into more details in another video if you want me to. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started, y'all. The first couple of things I want to show you guys is my setting sprays from MAC. So this one I use in the process of doing my makeup. This helps melting your concealer like it's no tomorrow. Like it helps melt your concealer to your skin so it can blend out easily and your concealer can look so flawless. You can also use it afterwards, after you set your face with powder and you need a little bit more hydration, then you can spray this as well. And you can also use this as a setting spray. So you can use it for a whole bunch of things, okay? Especially blending your makeup. And of course, I use the Fix Plus Stay Over. So I use this to lock it all in after I apply my makeup, so that way it can last all day. And it does last me for a while. So this is like one of my favorite setting sprays that I currently own. And I also got this setting spray. This is the Fix Plus Magic Radiance Spray. This is the old model that they had because the pump is different now. And I kind of like the new one better because it gently mists and not shoot at you like this one does. And this Magic Radiance, it's great for those who have dry skin. This personally did not work for me because I'm oily and my makeup didn't last at all when I tried this. I use this for eyeshadows, so in case I want to enhance my shimmer shades even more, I use this and it does the job. So I wouldn't be wasting product, if that makes sense. So I think around here, that's how much I got in here. So just to finish it up, that's what I use it for. This is a translucent setting powder from Laura Mercier in the shade called Honey Star. This is a beautiful setting powder because it got a little shimmer to it. Wherever I apply my concealer, I apply the setting powder on top of any area that I put my concealer in. And the packaging is really cute. And so far, I love this setting powder. It did me wonders. And I would definitely will get more once I run out of this. So it's beautiful. Plus it got a nice shimmer to it, which that's like the icing on the cake. Next, I got this setting powder. This is a pressed powder from Too Faced, and it's called the Born This Way Soft Blur Flexible Finish Setting Powder. So let me open it, and it's in the shade called Tan. And I bought this because I want to try something a little different for my under eye. So instead of just only use loose setting powder, I want to use the pressed powder before and then put in the setting powder on top to get that filtery type look. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how them filters on Snapchat, Instagram, you see how filtered your face could be when you use it? I heard that if you use a pressed powder and then the loose setting powder, then you can get that nice blur filtered effect. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it look like in the shade Tan. And the packaging is so cute. Like, look at this. This is really cute. So I can't wait to try it, and I just want to see how well everything will look on top of that. Next we have, this is another product that I just bought recently. This is the contour stick from Fenty in the shade called Truffle 04. And this is what it look like. So it got like a little warmish, it's for neutral undertones because I am neutral. So I can't wait to try it. I did try it out just a little bit on my face just to see how well it blends. It is a little difficult to blend, but I heard on TikTok that you're supposed to warm it up on the back of your hand first, so that way it could blend out more easily without being so tough to blend out. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a difficult time blending this contour out. So next time I'm gonna try that and see how well that looked. But yeah, I just needed another contour stick. So I ended up getting the Fenty because I have always wanted to try it out. So here we are. Next we have is my foundation that I use. So this is the MAC Studio Fix foundation in the shade called NC44. This is my winter shade. In the summer, I use NC45. So once I get darker, then I'm going to go back to that shade, hopefully. But this is what the shade I'm using right now, and it does me pretty well. It is one of my favorite foundations that I use, and this is great for oily skin. If you have oily skin, then I definitely recommend the MAC Studio Fix. They do have MAC Studio Radiance if you're dry, but if you're oily, MAC Studio Fix. It got SPF in it and it lashes you, okay? And it's buildable to medium to full coverage. So if you're looking for a great foundation, try MAC. MAC got one of the best foundations out there. Next, I have a couple more setting powders. So I got this banana setting powder from Revolution. This was only for like $8. And I use it sometimes, but this is great for baking. If you want to bake and you don't want to break the bank, this is one of the best products out there for a banana powder. And it's for $8. Seriously, for $8. So if you're looking for like a good banana powder that doesn't look ashy once you blend it out, try this one. Try this one and see how you like it, okay? Let me know down in the comments if you tried it. I got this other powder. This is a translucent powder from IT Cosmetics. It is called the Bye Bye Pores setting powder. So this works for all skin tones, and I had used this before. It does help blur pores, and it gives you that airbrush finish. So definitely give this a try if you haven't already. Next, I got this MAC Strobe Cream. So this is like a nice little cream that you put before your makeup. You can wear it alone if you want to. It gives you a nice illuminating finish. They do got a pink light, and this one is the gold light. So I got this for gratis, and I decided to give it a try, and it's very lightweight, and it gives you a nice little shimmer to the face. Some very illuminating if you don't want anything too much. But you can always add like a skin tint or something lightweight for this, so that way you can get that nice luminous finish on top of that, if that makes sense. So I got this stroke cream that I use sometimes, and I got a couple of bronzers in here. These are the two bronzers that I have. This one is medium golden, and this one is deep golden. The medium golden is a little bit too light for my skin tone because I barely see anything. So I decided to grab the shade darker, which is deep golden. The rich golden that I used before was a little too dark, which is after this shade. So I feel like deep golden is my shade for right now, because medium golden, I just barely see anything on my skin. So far, deep golden is doing its job for my skin tone. And I had to take that medium golden out of my makeup bag anyway, because I'm barely using it now. And next, I have some mascaras. So these are a couple of mascaras. Well, this is a lash primer from MAC, and this works so good. This is one of my favorite mascaras that I use. This is the Bad Gal Bang from Benefit. I love this mascara. It makes my lashes look lifted, more curled, and I just love ones like this. And it's very flexible too. So when you like bend it, it is very flexible, as you can see. Other than MAC mascaras, I use this one, and honestly, it works well for my lashes personally. So that's why I like it so much. And then of course, with the lash primer, I do love how the lash primer enhances my lashes even more. So I use that before I apply any mascara to get that nice volumized, lifted look, especially for my short lashes. And of course, I need like a curler to, you know, enhance it even more, but this does help a lot. Next is another foundation that I had previously made a video about. It is the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation in the shade called 330. And I personally like this foundation because it feels very lightweight. When I tried it, it feels like I don't have anything on. So if you want something that's very lightweight, more breathable to your skin, definitely give this a try. And it gives you a Lumi Matte finish. And I have oily skin. Using the e.l.f. matte primer along with this hold up the foundation so well. So if you're interested in knowing more about this foundation, go to that video and let me know down in the comments if you watched it or not. So next we have is a couple concealers that I use. So I have the MAC Studio Fix concealer in the shade NC43 and the Hourglass concealer. This is my favorite concealer of all times. Oh, y'all, how it applies and how it blends, y'all, it is just satisfying to me. If you haven't tried the Hourglass concealer, try it, please. It is so worth it. And this is in the shade called Flax. I use this concealer all the time when I do my makeup, okay? Like when my co-worker put me on to this concealer, I'm like, y'all, this is like the best concealer that I ever used. This concealer right here, this is gonna be forever in my makeup bag. And then of course, my MAC Studio Fix, I use this too. And I use this to clean my eyebrows. All right, what else I got in here? Okay, so this is my old contour stick from Makeup by Mario. And I got this from Sephora a long time ago. As you can see, it looks old. And where's the shade? It's in the shade called Medium Dark, and this is what it looks like. It's more of a cool tone. It looks more cool tone compared to the Fenty one that I showed you. It does come with a brush. I personally do not like this brush because it doesn't blend the contour well, in my opinion. So I stopped using it. Let's go ahead and move on. So of course I got another translucent powder from IT Cosmetics, the same thing that I showed you earlier. And ooh, this blush from MAC. This is in the shade called Plush Pepper. It is the Glow Play. It's the one that feels very cushiony and very soft. That's what I got here. There's another one that I like too. It's the Big Diva Energy. It's like a burgundy red color and it's so beautiful. So this one is another one that I like as well. But this is great if you want like a little bit of color, not too much, but it gives you a nice sheer color. And this will be great for every day. You don't want nothing that's too intense. And especially if you don't like powder blushes, then this would be a great blush to try if you haven't tried the Glow Play Cushiony Blush already. So yeah, that's definitely something worth a try if you haven't already. And then I got this highlighter from MAC. This is in the shade called Gold Deposit. This looks so beautiful on my skin tone, especially if you're darker than me too. It looks so well for our skin tone. So I definitely recommend trying this highlighter. So beautiful. Then I have another bronzer. This is from NYX. This is the Buttermelt bronzer in the shade Butter Than You. This is like a more creamier type bronzer, so you got to be careful when you're applying it because you can apply a little bit too much. It is so pigmented that you don't want to apply a lot, okay? So this is what it looks like. And it does smell like chocolate a little bit. It smells really good. But it's a very creamy formula and very highly pigmented. So you got to be, like I said, you got to be very careful of how you apply it because if you apply too much, girl, it's gonna be hard to blend. It's going to be so hard to blend that stuff out, you hear me? So just try a little bit and build it up to be on the safe side. So yep, that's what I have, and that needs to come out of my makeup bag because I barely use it, I'll be honest with you. I feel like that's a little too dark for me anyway. And this is Milani Make It Last Setting Powder. So this is the translucent setting powder from Milani. Honestly, don't remember why I got this. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I got this, but this pressed powder that I got in my makeup bag, maybe for my under eye, I don't know. This might come in handy in case I need to do a little touch-ups or something. But yeah, I have that in my bag. What else we got? So this is another pressed powder. This is from Maybelline, the Fit Me Matte and Poreless pressed powder in the shade 332, named Gold Caramel. And this is what it looked like. I got this because I was wearing a wig at one point and I wanted something to blend in my lace so you won't see the lace or anything. And I end up getting that just to match everything. I can't wear wigs no more. I just can't. It's just too hard to maintenance for me personally. It's just too much. But anyways, that's why I got that powder for. And let's see what else we got in here. So these are some of the lip products that I have in here. I'm not sure if I got any more in there, but we'll figure that out. But this is one of my favorite lip liners that I use. This is from Juvia's Place in the shade called Cola. This is like a dark brownish color. It's creamy, it's pigmented, and it's easy to blend out so you can have that nice brown lip liner, glossy type look. So I definitely recommend Juvia's Place lip liners because they are so pigmented, like they're eyeshadows. So yeah, that's like one of my favorite lip liners. And next, this is one of e.l.f.'s lip oils. It's like one of my favorites that I have in a shade called Crystal Baller. And of course, I also got this MAC lip gloss in the shade All Things Magical. This is like one of my favorite lip glosses that I have in my collection. And it gives you a nice shimmery look too. Another lip gloss that I do like is called Oh Baby, which is a beautiful gold shade. And if you use like Chestnut, for example, which is like a brown lip liner, along with Oh Baby, it will give you like a nice 90s vibe. So that's like one of my favorites, along with this one. I would say this is my first MAC lip gloss that I ever owned, ever. And then I also got this lip balm from MAC. This is the Glow Play lip balm. And this is supposed to adjust to your pH. So this is in the shade called Photogenic. That is what the shade is. Let me open it for you guys so you guys can see. So it's like a nice little pink, and it gives you like a nice tint of color too. So if you're not like a glossy type girl, or you're not really into lipsticks like that, then a lip balm like this will probably be your best bet. And they got a few other colors too that you can try as well. So, and the packaging is cute on top of that, which is really nice. So I have that. And what else I got in here? And I got another mascara. This is from Hourglass. This is the Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions Mascara. So this what it looks like, really nice. And the packaging is really cute too. Then I do got these Pro Pencils from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I use these to clean my eyebrows in case I want to mess with concealer. So these I will use, and then use a Q-tip to blend it, or another brush to blend it out even more to clean my eyebrows. This is actually great for every day. So if you just want something quick and easy to blend your eyebrows, then this is the go-to. I have 2 shades, which is base 1, which I feel like is a little too light for my skin tone, and base 2, which is a little darker but still a little light. But they also have another one called base 3. So I might have to get that base 3 a try as well and see if that works best for my skin tone. But yeah, I have those. This is one of my favorite liquid eyeliners I have in my collection. This is from Stila. And the reason why I like this eyeliner is because it has a micro tip that makes it easier to create wing eyeliner, because wing eyeliner is challenging for me. And it's always hard to match. If you can relate, you can relate. But this is the micro tip, as you can see. And then they also have an original tip. So it's dual-ended. So that is the benefit of having this eyeliner. But I use this micro tip all the time. It makes the application so much easier to do. And especially if you have hooded eyes, this is your best friend right here, because I know that it's hard to create wing eyeliner with hooded eyes. I get it, I understand. So if you have not tried this liquid eyeliner, try it. This is from Stila. This is the dual-ended micro tip and original tip. They do have an individual micro tip eyeliner too, in case you don't want the original tip. But yeah, this is definitely worth trying. Literally, this is like one of my favorite eyeliners that I have in my collection. And I do have this eyeliner as well from Too Faced. It does glide on very nicely, because I cannot stand when eyeliners dry out so quickly that it skips and mess up the whole application. I just cannot stand it at all. The only thing is, it doesn't have a micro tip, so if you have hooded eyes, then you might be a little disappointed. But this is what it looks like an original tip. But yeah, this works pretty well too. But if you have hooded eyes, like I said, get the Stila one, because you might like that better. Then next, I do got another mascara from MAC. This is the Extended Play Gigaback Lash. And this one is great if you have short lashes. And let me show you guys the wand. You see how short and just precise it looks. And this is also great for your bottom lashes too. So I have this mascara here. And I also have this lip primer from LA Girl. So sometimes I use this to apply on my lips to prep for my lipsticks. And yeah, I'll be using that sometimes. It might be drying out pretty soon, so I might have to throw this away soon. But this is my lip primer. Right guys, so I got a couple of eyeliners that I have, some eyeliner pencils. So this one is from NYX. This is like a white eyeliner in the shade white, of course. And this is what it looks like. So I use that sometimes. This is an eyebrow pencil that I use in the shade called Natural Black. I use Natural Black because when I do like creative makeup or something very bold, I need my eyebrows to be bold. So I use this color. And I got a couple of MAC eyeliners. This is the MAC Color Access liners. I got Glider Dye, which is a black color, and Incorruptible, which is a white color. And let me tell y'all about these eyeliners right here. Y'all, if you don't want an eyeliner that doesn't smudge You gotta give it some time to dry. But if you don't want an eyeliner that smudges at all, get the MAC, okay? Get the MAC one, because when I tell you, when I tried this out for the first time, my eyeliner didn't budge at all. I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't lie to you. Trust me. Try it, okay? Please try it. And let me know down in the comments, okay? Because you gotta give it some time, like 20 seconds, and it's not gonna move. I'm trying to tell y'all. And I'm not saying that because I'm a MAC representative, okay? Which I do work for MAC, but I won't lie to y'all. Trust me. This is like one of my favorite eyeliners for my waterline. So definitely give it a try. And they got a variety of other shades you can try as well. Then this is another eye pencil from NYX. It's black, of course. I'm almost done, y'all. I'm almost done. That just tells you how much you can put in this makeup bag. So I got this concealer from e.l.f. This is their Camel Concealer in the shade medium beige. I got it this light because I use this to cut the crease when I do my cut crease looks, or to prep my eyeshadow to make it more bold and vibrant. So that's the reason why I got this shade. And I got this eye base from P. Louise in the shade Rumor 2. I was using that too to prep for my eyeshadow to make them more bold and more vibrant. So I was just switching things up just to try different things. And I got this MAC lip gloss. So this is like a good lip gloss. So if you don't want anything that feels sticky, then you might not want this lip gloss. But if you want something that's very thick and can last long, then definitely give this lip gloss a try, okay? So yeah, I have that, and it gives you that nice glossy finish too. And then I got this liquid blush. Yeah, this liquid blush from e.l.f. This is in the shade called Dusty Rose. So I haven't been using this either, so this might need to come out of my makeup bag as well. So I have that in there. And then I also have this matte primer I'm finishing up. This is the Professional Matte Primer from Benefit. I do love this matte primer way better than the other one that I use, which is the Professional. It was, I don't know, I forgot what it was, but it was in a blue bottle with a girl on it. And it's supposed to help like with pores or whatever. I didn't like the consistency of it. I didn't like how it turned my face white. So I'm like, I had to try something different. But this one is better because it's more creamier and it doesn't leave a white cast or anything like that. And if you have oily skin like me, then I definitely recommend this primer too. That's something worth to try as well. I do have another liquid blush in the shade called Bronze Bombshell. That is a nice bronze color, and I haven't used it like that anyway. So that gotta come out of my makeup bag. And I got this lip balm from EOS in the shade called Champagne Pop. So sometimes I use this to prep my lips. So that's what it looked like. Got a nice smell to it. This is another setting powder from Laura Mercier. This is translucent, and I don't remember where I got this from or why I got it. It might be Progress, I don't know. I don't remember, but that's what it looked like. So this might need to come out of my makeup bag as well because I barely use it. And let's see here. Got my pencil sharpener, got my eyeshadow primer that I barely use. This is Milani, and this is, it says nude, 01 nude, but I barely use it. This is an eyelash glue that I use. I think it's Kiss Duo. And let's see what else we got here. Got this lash comb that I use sometimes, but not all the time. And this is MAC's eyebrow pencil that I like too. And this is in the shade called Spiked. And you get the spoolie and the pencil. How much do I got left in here? Ooh, okay. I got a little bit in here. Before I buy another one, I can use this up. And this will be a great darker brown color for me to use for softer looks or something for every day. So nothing that's too bold for my eyebrows. So yeah, I have that. These are like samples that I made for the NC44 Foundation Studio Fix as testers, because at the time I couldn't even afford a foundation, but I had those in here. and all this extra stuff in here. I got me some tweezers. This is from Tarte. I have those in there. And then I got this Gimme Brow gel from Benefit that I use sometimes in the shade number 4. And got this It Cosmetic Puff. I don't know why it's out there and about. Got some extra stuff in here. I gotta throw this Q-tip away. I don't know why it's in there. And then my eyeliners and well, I say my eye pencils and some of my setting sprays are missing their cap. So I gotta figure out which one needs their cap. And then I got this powder puff that I got. And pretty much that is all that I have in my makeup bag. So it is a little messy in here, but that is how deep it is. Like, you can put a lot in there. So that is all I got in my makeup bag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below, what is your favorite makeup product or products that you have in your makeup collection? I would love to hear what your favorites are. In the meantime, you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.